there, please subscribe to get my new videos. Thanks. Representative Benny Thompson, the chairman of the Congressional Committee investigating the January 6 riot, stated former President Donald Trump's testimony is not wanted in their investigation. Congressional lawmakers have been investigating the occasions that happened and led up to the January 6 rebellion at the U.S. Capitol, where supporters of the former president tried to stop the certification of the 2020 presidential election results based totally on unproven claims of significant voter fraud. One query lawmakers are seeking to reply is the precise function Trump performed in the rebel and have confronted calls to have him testify earlier than the committee. But Thompson, a Mississippi Democrat, stated on Tuesday that it is not our expectation to call Trump as a witness and that it is uncertain if the former president would provide any new perception to the proof already uncovered by investigators. We are not positive that the proof that we get hold of can be any greater validated with his presence, Thompson said, in accordance to Politico. I assume the situation is whether or not he would add any extra value with his testimony. Trump useless January 6 investigators showcase. Former President Donald Trump's testimony is not wished to apprehend the activities of January 6, stated Representative Benny Thompson, the chair of the committee investigating the riot. Above, Trump speaks in Austin, Texas, on May 14, 2022. Still, he stated no last choice had been made about whether or not the committee has decided to call Trump as a witness. He additionally stated it remained not likely that the committee would call former Vice President Mike Pence as a witness due to cooperation from countless of his pinnacle advisors, but they are persevering with discussions with his team, Politico reported. Thompson's remarks are a departure from preceding stances taken by using lawmakers on the committee who formerly left the door open to the opportunity of Trump testifying. Representative Jamie Raskin, a Maryland Democrat who additionally served as a lead prosecutor for the duration of Trump's second impeachment, stated last month that the committee had not made a choice on whether or not they would call for him to testify. The House Select Panel stated it has accrued extra than 100,000 archives and performed greater than 800 interviews with those related to the riot. They have testimony from various key Trump administration officials. Last week, the committee subpoenaed 5 contributors of Congress, which includes House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy, whose testimony ought to reply some key questions from investigators. They additionally issued subpoenas to Representatives Scott Perry, Jim Jordan, Andy Biggs and Mo Brooks, in accordance to a press launch from the committee. Also on Tuesday, Trump informed The Washington Post that lawmakers and others with knowledge of the investigation advised him Representative Liz Cheney, one of the 2 Republicans to serve on the committee, has been most adamant about going after him. From what human beings inform me, from what I hear from different congressmen, she's like a crazed lunatic, she's worse than everybody else, he said. From what I've heard, she's worse than any Democrat. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.